All right, it is Pick Central. Barstool. How do I get fucked with the bad mic?
You got a short shift.
It is Pick Central, Barstool's daily gambling show. I am Brandon Walker. Welcome to the show. Pick Central brought to you by Fireball Whiskey. Fireball, the number one shot in America. With the end of the year approaching, things can get overwhelming fast, whether it's stress from work, stress from the holidays, just stress from everyday things. You need to let loose and free your fire. Say F it and free your fire. You just need an excuse to let loose, have some fun, and spark a little bit of mischief back into your life. Fireball Whiskey is the exact thing to help you do that, to help you say F it. The party bucket, the Fireball party bucket, which is right here in front of me, is the perfect way to spice up any watch party, tailgate, or Friendsgiving. With 20 nips in each container, there's 20 delicious, wonderful shots right here. It's a surefire way to take any event to the next level. And plus, it just doubles as your own cooler. Just throw some ice in there, and bam, you got a bunch of nice Fireball. No shot glass needed. Just crack it and throw it back. Fireball Whiskey. Say F it and free your fire. Hey, White Sox Dave.
Hello, Brandon.
How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Better than you've ever been in your entire life. Hello, Smitty.
Brandon.
How are things?
It could be better.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse, too.
Marty. Barstool's college basketball expert.
I am. I think I'm the official one.
You are.
Yeah,
Everybody else took themselves out of the running.
Everyone took them out. I'm the only one left.
Everyone else ran.
Yeah.
Big Ev, hello.
Brandon, how are we?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I saw a show today that's coming out at 4 p.m.
What?
that somebody quoted Dave Portnoy as talking to themselves as he is the weirdest looking person alive, but he knows college basketball.
Jeff Nadeau?
Co-host. Isn't that my yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought that was a solo thing and he was doing it for.
Nah, he's doing like him and Riggs are doing like a same, like just more like gambling focused type thing, like that. But our show Round Ball came out today.
All right, now before we go any further, we got to go back to Saturday night. I don't want to make Smitty relive anything, but congratulations go out to Barstool's biggest baseball fan. It is Tico, Texas. She got to finally see her team win a World Series after years and years of not seeing it because she wasn't probably paying attention in 2017. So she saw it. Congratulations to her. And unfortunately, Smitty, your Phillies lost. I assume I didn't even have to tell you this has to be ready to go, right? You're definitely looking for it. I mean, I just have to get the full explanation on this. I mean, everybody's seen it. Everybody's reacted to it.
What, the taco hat?
I've watched it
not the taco hat.
Okay, first of all.
Not the taco hat, Smitty.
Big Ev never heard of this before, but David, Brandon, Marty, have you ever heard the expression duck butter?
No.
No?
Thank you.
Never in my life.
I heard duck butter.
What's duck butter?
I might just have invented it.
You might have.
That's fine.
He said it on the show on Friday.
What's duck butter?
He had a very nice Philly, like almost like a Philly radio rant.
Yeah.
And at the very beginning, I talked about that he stuck Tico's hat in his asshole, in his swamp ass, and he referred to it as duck butter. And I just sat there for 10 minutes like I couldn't imagine using.
Maybe that's disgusting.
It's very disgusting. The taco got duck buttered. What are you going to do?
No, I've never heard that in my life. Congratulations to that taco. Do we have it? All right, here we go. Here's Tico winning.
Oh, my God! I'm winning the world! Oh, my God! Oh, my God. I want to thank my mama. I want to thank my daddy.
Like, this ain't it, is it?
No one deserves it. It is.
This is it?
I want to thank
No one deserves
everybody.
it more than she.
Nobody deserves
Oh,
it.
my God. Oh, my God.
It gets funnier every time.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Makes no sense.
All right, rewind it a little bit. Let's just hear that noise one more time before we ask him exactly. All right.
I want to thank everybody. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right.
Oh, my God.
It literally looks like you've seen the movie Jumper. Like you just like appeared there. Like you just like what?
All right.
Just like threw you on the chair.
Now I know the logistics of that room. So what I think you did is you were trying to step out of there quickly, and you stepped onto the top of the arm of the chair.
Correct.
And it flipped very violently.
Exactly. And the chair actually broke my fall. So if you were explaining in a physical sense what happened using Isaac Newton's laws of physics, that's exactly what happened. But in the reality, shout out Mamitas.
Did you have any booze in your system?
This fucking guy.
You really are something else, man.
I was gone all weekend. I wasn't watching
Yeah,
the
but
stream.
it's just go
Shut up, Mamitas.
I thought he was shouting out a sponsor or something.
He is, but it's
the alcohol
sponsor.
I didn't want to say, hey, did you drink too much Mamitas or anything like that? Because I know
Fair
that's
enough. Fair.
So,
All right.
so.
It was just implied,
that's not fair.
It was
That was
implied.
stupid.
That wasn't
was
stupid. I didn't know if you were
can't
drinking
say
it
fair,
all.
Brandon Walker. That was stupid.
I thought, looking at it, you were when I saw the clip. I was out in Arizona with Francis. I thought you were completely shit-faced. This made it seem like you were just walking out of the thing and just lost your balance climbing over the table.
But when I explain the physics behind it, yes, you are correct, Brandon Walker. And then I say the reality of it, shout out Mamitas, and you're a fucking idiot loser.
I'm the idiot loser. Yes. You just got fucking teabagged by Tico, Texas.
True.
Well, yeah, it was all Tico.
All right. No.
Listen, Tico in the fifth inning, before Alvarez even hit his home run, was playing "We Are the Champions" throughout the stream. If any of us does that, our team not only loses, but they die in a fire on the way home.
Yes, that is
Tico,
very
Texas
true.
is the world champion.
That is very true.
I feel like we're glossing past the fall a little bit too much. Now we're arguing semantics. My favorite, if I could just see the fall one more time. My favorite part of the fall is this. All right, the fall. Oh, no, that's after the fall. He's already exited.
She didn't even bat an eye when you did it either.
The noise.
The noise is good,
before
but
it makes me laugh.
Pan over is
no.
perfect.
No, but I think his posture here is like, well, fuck it. All right, this is me, and this is how I got here. He's not. He's not panicked. He's not. He's just like.
It's one of those where it's like you're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Right.
It's like right.
He's not freaking out. He's just like, well,
His ankle
goddamn,
there.
I fell.
The monitor fell over. Like just.
And the guy whose job it is to monitor everything, and he's looking at those computers, is just laughing his ass off, even though his station has been destroyed.
It's almost incredible how that computer didn't fall over.
Yeah, it's.
Incredible. Look at the no spillage. I'm cleaning up here. Still holding all three.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I didn't even-
You're holding all three.
Shout out Mamitas.
Yeah, you were remarkably composed.
Well, I was already dead. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Die again?
All
I
right.
was actually. I mean, I'm thankful that the couch flipped over all the way, or else that could have been bad. It broke my fall.
Yeah, like the way
It came over head first.
Yeah.
And like if
Would've
it,
been- yeah, though,
you landed on the side on
If
your
it tipped
ass.
the other way,
Yeah, it might have been.
although no gravity can do
Would
that.
have taken Tico out.
It's okay. Can we talk World Series for 2 seconds?
Absolutely. That's why we brought noted baseball expert White Sox Dave here.
Of course, he's going to enjoy Gene Segura next year, and then some.
It's the unfortunate truth.
Look, the Phillies, the 5 home run game killed him. Some way, somehow. I'm not sure exactly why.
The
but-
5 home run game didn't kill him. They ran up against a better team. They played a better team.
Can I explain why it killed him? All playoffs up until that point, they were playing small ball. They were manufacturing runs. They were doing what they could do for their teammate to get on base and then knock him in. It was the band of brothers of baseball. That 5 home run game against Lance McCullers solely, that made him either cocky or made him press. Since that point, the following 30 innings since Lance McCullers was out, they batted less than 100.
So what you're
They
arguing?
struck out 43 out of 95 times.
You're saying Lance McCullers should get Series MVP for giving up 5 home runs. He changed the whole thing.
He was intentionally
No,
tipping.
but that's not the worst call. No, they pressed. You can't. You're not going to win a World Series when you score 3 runs in 3 games.
Yeah, but they were playing a better team. They were just playing a better
They
team.
were playing a better team, but Game 5 was certain. The no-hitter game, they could have gotten 10 hits or no hits. They would have lost that game. Game 5 was certainly winnable. Certainly winnable. Game 6 was absolutely winnable, especially how Wheeler dealed. And they didn't hit.
What do you have to say about Dusty Baker?
Congrats to Dusty Baker, and even more congrats to Dusty Baker's biggest fans, Marty Mush, Brandon Walker.
No. I'm
not his fans. You just say he's a bad coach.
Okay, whoa. Congrats.
We're fans.
Okay,
good fans. I hate him.
Supporter?
No, I don't like him at
Dusty
all.
Baker supporter, Marty
like
Mush,
him at
and
all.
then Bill Cosby, the biggest Dusty Baker supporters possible.
You just say you can't be like, oh, Dusty Baker's
I will
a horrible coach when he wins a World Series, you dumb fuck.
I will not support somebody who.
Oh, you're an idiot.
I will not support somebody who has conversations with Bill Cosby during the World Series and brags about it.
You said he'd never win a World Series.
Congrats, Dusty
You
Baker.
can't just say shit all year. Like, oh, Dusty Baker's the worst coach. He he won the World Series, won the easiest World Series he's won. He could win.
Yeah. And it's because
they
they have guys scouting 12-year-olds in the Dominican Republic like Javier Valdez and Abreu playing wall ball, and they fucking pick up the right guys.
Sounds like they're a good organization.
Yeah, no, it's a great organization. Okay,
they're definitely the only ones scouting 12-year-olds in Dominican Republic.
There is one worst coach in the playoffs, and that was two worst coaches: the Cardinals coach and Aaron Boone.
Aaron Boone, yeah, for sure.
Anybody else would have fucking swept through the playoffs.
Dusty Baker
pretty much did.
Dusty Baker himself, after they won it in Game 6 or whatever, said he's like, I didn't do fucking shit.
No shit, he didn't.
I filled out the lineup card and let the team go. That's what happens in baseball, though.
That's what a baseball coach.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. But he one of his biggest stances all year was Dusty Baker is terrible and one of the worst managers.
He is objectively completely fucked up.
That man just won the World Series.
The Nationals, he fucked up.
Fucking Barry Switzer won a Super Bowl. Is he a great coach?
Yes.
I mean, he's a Super Bowl winning coach.
You won a Super Bowl.
He won a national title. He won a national title in a Super Bowl.
The thing is, puts everything to bed as a bad coach when you win the World Series.
He is objectively bad.
Dude, you're an idiot.
Thank you. You're an idiot. Thank you, Dave. We're having a fucking idiot.
They call me an idiot when he wins the World fucking Series.
They should have won the last
you literally could put that fucking gambling plaque of the month.
No, you can't.
In the dugout, and the Astros are winning the World Series.
It's his third World Series to ever make. Like he keeps getting lucky, I guess.
Something right.
For a bad coach, he keeps getting lucky.
This is the craziest conversation.
No one said bad coach. No one said bad coach. Said awful big game coach.
He won the World
Series. I think
he didn't win the World Series. He was the manager of a World Series.
Okay, then no manager's ever won the World Series.
No manager ever won then. Yeah, no one ever won.
There's 3 or 4 incredible managers in baseball.
It doesn't matter.
3 or 4 dog shit managers.
Joe Madden never won a World Series.
And the rest are all the fucking same.
Oh, it doesn't matter at all.
They're all the same.
You can't say if he didn't win the World Series because he didn't play. He was the fucking coach. So why do we have coaches then?
At this point, you really don't. The front office is doing everything.
Does it bother you at all that White Sox Dave is the one on your side?
No, he's correct. He knows baseball.
It's not correct.
Well, also, I think White Sox Dave is missing. There's a little missing piece here is that Smitty's stance was more that he would never win one because he sucks so bad.
No, I'm not even saying he's a great coach.
Big game.
Well, this was a big game, and he won it.
Pretty much said that he would hinder them from winning because he was so bad.
And he almost did. He started Lance McCullers' game.
He lost 2 games in the playoffs.
Him starting Lance McCullers' game 3 could have been a series ender for a better team.
It wasn't, though.
They were the best.
That's what I'm saying.
They ran through the playoffs.
World Series.
Not because of him, though. It's not. He is not.
It's never because of that.
Yeah, but you can't call someone a bad
Then you can't say he won it.
Yes, you can. He's the manager.
He's on the team.
Yes, he's part of the team. Like, what do we have managers for then? Why do we ever talk about hiring managers?
Manager
Everyone knows it's not like
the liaison from the front office and the analytics department and all the math.
You don't have to fucking tell me what a coach does.
That's all they do.
Oh, that's it. They do nothing. They sit there and do nothing.
They pull strings for sure. And
they don't make pitching changes at all ever. They don't do anything.
What pitching change? He had to go from
I'll talk to you guys for a second.
From Framber Valdez.
Dusty Baker keeps a hell of a scorecard. You got to admit that. Did you see him? Record the last out. What a man.
You three. Look at me. Did y'all see that scene in the dugout when they won? Did y'all see every coach, like 10 coaches, just absolutely go nuts for Dusty Baker?
Yeah,
and like,
because he's been around for fucking 55 years.
You guys, this is the dumbest conversation we've ever had on the show, and I've said a lot of dumb things.
Yes.
If Joe Girardi is the Phillies coach, do they make the playoffs?
No, it's because of him.
Just Joe Girardi could have been the fucking coach of the Astros. He probably would have fucked it up.
Joe Girardi is in the exact same category as Dusty Baker. The fact that he only
he's
won,
not. Dusty won the World Series.
The fact that he only won one with that Yankees team over a decade and was with the Phillies, didn't make the playoffs, and the second he's gone, they improved that much. He is Dusty Baker.
No, but coaches don't matter though. right?
Guys, we're arguing about a guy. Hold on.
Definitely matter. And I just saw it with the team that I root for.
Look, Dusty Baker.
There's 3 or 4 really good managers in baseball. I'd put Tito Francona up there, a couple other guys maybe. There's 3 or 4 dog shit managers in baseball, Aaron Boone being one of them. The rest are all just about the same. All just about the same. And Dusty Baker, to me, is
But if you came into these playoffs saying Astros will never win because they have Dusty Baker, and then they win, you need to bend the knee to that.
I need to bend the knee that the Astros are phenomenally good.
You said they wouldn't win because they had Dusty Baker.
Yeah, I thought he would be that bad and ruin
And he wasn't. He won.
He was almost that bad.
What do you lost 2 games in the playoffs, Smitty.
They ran through everybody.
They destroyed everybody.
And with that roster,
also being
exactly
down,
being down. Roster, when a roster is
all right, we're done.
It's not even the 26. It's the 20. It's not even just the 26 man. They probably have about 32 guys that they're trying to pack into that 26 man roster. That team is so fucking loaded.
They fucking lost Correa and
look, they got better.
Jeremy Pena was fucking a
coach. That is a coach that makes it better.
You are such a fucking idiot. You're a fucking Jeremy Pena. Jeremy Pena was playing your level of baseball.
Marty is an idiot. Marty's an idiot, but you're being wrong.
Jeremy Pena was playing at University of Maine, and they found him.
You just are a crazy Phillies fan that lost and got.
You think Dusty Baker found Jeremy Pena? He was like, I'm gonna start this guy and let him go.
Up though. You have to coach him up. That's what a coach does.
You are not coaching at the major league level, dude.
Oh my God, yes you are.
Okay, just
a little bit. A little bit.
No,
a little bit.
Everyone shut the fuck. I'm done being called an idiot when you guys literally just say.
I haven't called you an idiot once. I completely disagree with you. But once you get to the major league level,
I think I said it 2 or 3.
You're not really
like you can't just say outrageous statements and say your fucking argument to me is you're an idiot when you guys are making.
You're making it sound like the Astros won because of Dusty Baker when chances are they won in spite of Dusty Baker. You're just like the Cubs did, the Giants, the Nationals when he completely fucked up their World Series runs.
Time out! This is crazy.
You're not here on a day-to-day basis.
I'm not.
Okay? You think we're arguing one thing.
Yeah,
what we're arguing is that one coming in here all summer and saying the Astros cannot win the World Series because Dusty Baker is their manager. Well, guess what? They just fucking won it.
I did not know that. That's the dumbest fucking thing you've ever said.
That's what I just said that 5 minutes ago.
We've been arguing about that the whole time.
Look, there's hyperbole that goes with this. When I say, they're never going to win the World Series, like, of course they have an opportunity to win the World Series. I'm saying that he will put them in a position to lose the World Series more than win based on his past, and you guys support Bill Cosby because of it.
Because of it. Right.
That was the dumbest conversation. Because you were arguing something, and I understand you're not here, so it wasn't. I was only saying because of Smitty.
Oh, that was good. Good to get the blood flowing on a Monday morning.
That was good.
Monday afternoon. There we go.
I mean, I think anybody in this room could manage that team to a 90
Stop talking.
plus win
We just had it. We had it. We had the car in the garage.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
We had the car in the garage, and we were turning the keys off. We were turning
so much
the keys
football.
back.
Good football.
Yeah. Let me throw the keys on the counter and go into the football house. All right.
Ray Turner will be a Philly by the end of the week.
Let me just first thank all of you, Smitty, Marty, Big Ev, White Sox Dave, Za, Ebo, Booze. Thank you for being here. Because I know we're on the show, and I know it's tough to get here every day. Thank you for being here, and thank you for actually showing up to your job. I think that's very, very commendable, and it says a lot about the quality of the men that are in this room right now. Don't we all agree?
I wish I could be on this show every single day just to tell Smitty what a moron he is.
I wish you could, too.
You were defending me for a half hour.
I mean,
you were just on his team.
That was the exception to the rule, though. Typically, most days I'd be calling you a moron.
You were also,
or Marty. Ev, you're actually, from what I see, you are very even-keeled and rational, so I wouldn't be calling you an idiot very often. But
he's really rational about Ohio State.
And me?
I'm rational as hell.
No, you're not.
You're pretty rational. I hate saying that. I didn't say that out loud, though. Nobody heard that.
All right. We got to build the parlay. We got to talk football. We got a lot going on here. A lot going on. Before we get to that, I got to tell you, did you know there's a safe and effective solution to boost memory, cognitive function, and energy levels available right now? Boy, after that argument between these minds, it's really good that we have an ad for cognitive function because I think we could all improve it right now. It's called Newtopia, which was created to help high achievers like Brandon Walker break through barriers and achieve faster than Help high achievers like you break through barriers and achieve more faster than you thought humanly possible. Newtopia offers a variety of nootropic snacks. And taking the right formulas at the right times can help you focus intensely, block out distractions, reduce stress and anxiety, enhance your creativity, and a whole lot more. You'll be amazed how quickly they work. You'll feel the mental effects within 15 to 30 minutes. Here's what's really cool about Newtopia, White Sox Dave. Hold on.
You want me to read that for you?
No. It's broken. Look how many paragraphs it's broken into.
That looks like just individual sentences to me, not necessarily paragraphs, but.
Sentences can be paragraphs, Dave. First, every stack was formulated by a man who's the most advanced brain chemist and nootropics formulator alive today. That sounds like an impressive man. Second, every formula is customized for you based on your strengths, weaknesses, and goals, so you get exactly what you need. Then they also come with a full 1-year guarantee, so there's zero risk for you to try them yourself. I promise you, Newtopia's formulas are a total game changer. They only offer this discount once a year, so do not miss out. Listeners get 10% off with the code PICS. 10% off with the code PICS. It's time to stop spinning your wheels, upgrade your brain. If you arrive just in time, go to the link for exclusive Black Friday offer starting November 21st at newtopia.com/picks. That's newtopia.com/picks. Do it while supplies last. Don't miss the November 28th deadline. Newtopia.com/pick. Use code PICS. Hello to everybody. I'm going to be having a talk with Stephen Che about the way that one's written.
That one really got you.
You could probably use a Newtopia before you do the next one.
I really could. By tomorrow's ad read, I will have started Newtopia and I will be ready.
Do we have any Newtopia here? Because this ad read, thanks to Brandon's very eloquent reading, has piqued my interest, and I would like to try some. Do we have any here? No.
I just.
No.
Watching you talk just pisses me off sometimes.
You invited me. No,
I did. You have a standing invitation to be on the show.
And I'm going to be on it every day this week.
You have a standing invitation. Because I do enjoy the banter and the talk, but looking at you talk pisses me off. It makes me mad. That's okay. That's good. NFL football yesterday. We've got several things to litigate right here, okay? Several things. Number one is, and I'm going to start since we got a Chicago guy in the room, we got an Ohio State guy in the room. Guys, Justin Fields can be a good quarterback in the NFL. That's just a fact. I think that's where we're at now.
I just set a record yesterday.
They figured out how to use him. They figured out how to, he's not just going to be a pocket passer because the receivers suck. They started trading for receivers. By next year, when they use this cap room and use these trades to get receivers and weapons in there, I think he can be pretty good.
Because I'm usually the biggest hater on him.
Yeah.
Yesterday was it's crazy how long it took for them to figure out, like, hey, this guy can run.
Right.
And he runs.
Took him a year and a half. They've really unleashed him now.
They're really letting him go, and he's making a lot better decisions this year than the past couple games. I think we're crowning him a little too fast as like your guy.
I would agree.
No, as a Bears fans being like
a lot of Bears fans are.
I would agree with him like he's our guy. It's like, all right, let's slow it down a second. He was really bad at times too, but I've been with a guy Daniel Jones has been really bad and sometimes really good too.
Well, I think you can see his potential now.
Yeah, you can.
And also, he is your guy, so you better crown him the guy because that's your only choice.
I think that running for 175 yards is
178
is outrageous.
Record.
Also,
he's a good running back, though.
I think there's no better move for a quarterback than the down the field pump fake or hitch to make people jump.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you're like past line of scrimmage and you do this a little bit and they freak out, you've got them.
You can do it 20 yards downfield, they fall for it
every time.
It's crazy. Yeah. Every time.
I think it's hard to know where the line of scrimmage is when you're running around.
It probably is.
This is your natural instinct. They jump the throw in front of you, you just jump up.
Yeah, you just think about it.
I thought he was good, but listen, the Dolphins are good. Can I just get a little
very good?
The Dolphins
very
are
good.
Still sure.
Justin Fields can be a good quarterback. Tua Tagovailoa is a good quarterback.
Can I get my minute real fast, real quick?
Yeah, go. Oh, hold on, the clock's not ready. Go.
My mush minute today is that Tua Tagovailoa. Is that how you pronounce it?
Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Is the MVP of the NFL. It is not even a close. It's not. It's. He is better than Josh Allen this year. He's better than Patrick Mahomes. It showed that when he didn't play for 2 games, they suck, and they have the weapons. They had the weapons there. They sucked without him. He's number 1 in QBR. Number 1. That is a stat that all you nerds love to throw at me about Baker Mayfield. I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the MVP, and he makes that team go, and he has been unbelievable. And shout out Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill told everyone he's the most accurate quarterback, and he's been very fucking accurate. And Hill's going to have 2,000 yards receiving.
So Tua is not going to win the MVP in my estimation. That's probably going to go to Mahomes or Josh Allen. But I think he is the most valuable player, or Jalen Hurts. He is the most valuable player in the league. When he left, they were immediately a bottom 5 team. Yeah. And as soon as he gets back, they're immediately a top 5 team.
But I think that Josh Allen didn't play great last game.
Right.
So that helps Tua out a little bit.
He's going to get in the discussion. Like, he's throwing for 300 yards a game. He's not throwing any picks. Like,
if he doesn't get hurt, he is going to be in the.
And the big knock on him was always his yards per attempt, and he's dink and dunk, and he's just all this. He's at like 9.8 this year.
Brandon, look at that. I gave you the resumes. Look at so he's on pace to be the first quarterback, or only the 8th or 9th quarterback, to have 9 yards an attempt and 250 yards a game. Look at the other 8. Read them out for us.
Tua is first in QBR, first in yards per attempt. That's 9.2. Would be only the 9th player to average 9 yards an attempt and 250 yards a game. The first 8 are 2018 Ryan Fitzpatrick, 2016 Matt Ryan, MVP of the league, 2011 Aaron Rodgers, MVP of the league, 2004 Peyton Manning, MVP of the league, 2000 Kurt Warner could have won MVP. Marshall Faulk won it. 1989 Joe Montana, MVP of the league, 1984 Dan Marino, MVP of the league, and somebody named Lynn Dickey, God bless him. Tua's been incredible. And what's going to happen with Justin Fields, they're going to try to do exactly what the Dolphins did. The Dolphins went out and traded for Tyreek Hill, or went out and got Tyreek Hill, went out and drafted Jalen Waddle, went out and got weapons to give their quarterback, say, if we're going to draft you high, we're going to give you weapons. Well, the Bears drafted Justin Fields, then they went out and got Chase Claypool, and I bet this offseason they're going to try to just stack.
They're going to draft. They have to draft a receiver. They have to. Maybe 2, honestly.
More NFL, like the Chiefs. The Chiefs beat the Titans last night. Anybody want to talk about that call? Anybody watching?
Which one? There was a few.
I watched.
The 2-point conversion at the end, 17-15.
He ripped his helmet off?
Where Kelsey goes up, grabs a guy by the throat and face, rips his helmet off, and the guy's called for defensive holding.
I thought it should have been offsetting.
I don't even,
because he did.
Kelsey initiated all the. No, the guy
hugged him. He hugged him though. You can't hug him.
The guy's standing there, and Kelsey initiates 100% of the contact.
He did, but you can't wrap the arms.
You didn't hug him. He just grabbed.
No, he hugged him.
And not
he wrapped the arms.
That was
I thought it should have been offsetting.
That part, which was called, was the hug, was the most minimal contact on the whole play. Kelsey.
Well, that I agree with. Kelsey was more blatant, but also they made a huge thing this year about illegal contact. They're like hammering that home with the refs. So I understood why they called it, but it should have been offsetting. I thought it should have been like a double tack type thing.
Yeah, just replay the down. I mean, look, that got called defensive holding, in a fourth quarter of a 2-point game.
I think Big Ev's kind of right.
Because if you see earlier, he did the arms around his back in the beginning are a bad visual for him.
They're bad.
Whenever you see that, it's always going to get called.
Look at the posture, though. Look who's initiating that.
See, like when you got him wrapped.
Who's initiating that? Look at where Kelsey's hands are.
But look, he's bear hugging him though.
Look where Kelsey's hands are.
I agree with you. It should have been both ways.
Where Kelsey's hands are.
It's not Kelsey's fault. He's twice the size of him.
That's fine, but it's not. If you're only going to call one penalty on that play, which they did, it can't be what they called. It has to be on Kelsey. If you're going to call that defensive holding, it needs to be offsetting. But that I just thought in that spot, that's a crazy call.
I thought they definitely got some favorable calls overall. And I know Titans was 14. That was never in doubt. It didn't really matter.
So the Bills lose.
I just felt they got some calls the whole game, honestly.
The Bills lose to the Jets. A very disappointing game. They lose 20-17 to the Jets. The Chiefs win, so now we got a race to that number 1 seed.
I mean, race to the number 1 seed. You can't be crying on the Bills as the number 1 or 2 seed anymore when the AFC East is.
I think that's a race. I still think it's still a race to the number 1 seed. I didn't say it was only 2 teams involved. It's a race to the number 1 seed.
No, I'm saying the AFC East up in the air now. Officially.
So the Dolphins have 3 losses. The Jets have 3 losses. The Bills have 2. The Patriots, but 4. I figured out the Patriots.
Yeah, but the Patriots can knock off any one of those teams.
No, I don't think so. I think the Patriots can dominate bad teams and get dominated by good teams.
Yes,
that's where they're the line.
Smashed
her. You're calling the Bears a good team?
Yeah, the Bears absolutely manhandled that team.
Yeah, but
they smashed bad offenses.
And also they smashed the Jets last week.
If you have a bad offense, they would just
pretty damn good.
You. Like a Zach Wilson and Ellinger, like they will just put you in a headlock and not let you do anything.
The Jets' defense is elite.
It's good. It's legitimately
not
good.
awful, but their defense is elite.
Yeah, if you're a Bills fan today though, like you can't be going in and losing to the Jets.
No, for sure not.
You
For
have-
sure not.
Not as an 11-point favorite.
You have one goal. That's the one thing that can make this season good. It's to win the Super Bowl. This is a Super Bowl team, and they don't look. They get in moments where they don't look that elite. Like they were in a war with the Jets in the fourth quarter, and earlier in the season they were in a war with the Dolphins in the fourth quarter, and they could do nothing to score.
Look, that's the Bills' second division loss already.
Yeah.
Like that's not good if you want to stay claimed to home field, number 1 seed.
That means they've lost at the Dolphins. They've lost at the Jets. Have they played at the
I think
Patriots?
they're
yet?
just 0-2.
Right. Have they played at the Patriots? They haven't. So
No.
they might lose every division road game, which is not a great sign for, if they don't lock up that number 1 seed.
I don't know. After seeing Josh Allen yesterday, he was saying like,
He made some shockingly bad throws.
and he blamed it on himself though. Because like I was dog shit. That's sometimes you got a little chip on his shoulder going a little forward. But do you think back to MVP real fast? Do you think people will give it to Mahomes before Tua because one, it's Mahomes, and two, like he lost Tyreek and they still have like the number 1 offense?
Yeah, I mean, and he had
Tua lost too much time.
I think Tua lost too much time.
He only missed like 2 games. We're like 2.5.
2.5.
That's still too much time.
It's too much time.
I don't know.
When you look at numbers at the end of the season, it's going to make an effect. It's
But,
going to make a dent.
but he's had some monster games. I think they can still be comparable.
I think so.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
Debo, you look up the NFL MVP odds as of this moment.
Plus 200.
I have.
He
They're
just
on your
had
sheet
him.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
he's 20.
All right.
was
So
20 to 1.
Jalen Hurts is plus 200, and that's a problem because Jalen Hurts is going to be on a team that's going to go at least 15-2 because their schedule's so terrible.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is plus 250. Josh Allen is plus 275. Lamar Jackson plus 1100. And then Joe Burrow and Tua both 20 to 1.
I'm sprinkling
betting 20 to 1 all the
I'm sprinkling 2 when I get home.
Gotta bet 20. I mean, like
I think it's worth a
20 to
stab.
1. That's a.
I think he's the most valuable player in the league right now, but will he win the actual award?
He should win the award over Lamar Jackson right now.
If they win the East, he has to win it.
I agree.
And I think I would agree. Yeah, that's a tall task.
Like I think you can make a case for any of those first 4
I mean,
guys. and Tua.
Tyreek
I
might
don't know
have
if
a
you
better
can really
chance than.
Yeah, Tyreek.
Tyreek goes for 2.
But they would
Waddle
give it to Tua,
exists.
though.
Yeah, but if Tyreek breaks the single season record, plus 8,000.
Yeah, you're right.
But they just won't give it to a receiver. I don't think your thought's like terrible, but
No, but if you look at what has transformed Tua, what is it? It's Jalen Waddle and Tyreek.
it's having both of them
It's
as
the
the
same thing. It's just like the guy throwing to you.
When
still
was
getting
when
those
was the
yards,
last
too.
receiver to ever win? I mean, Calvin Johnson never won one, right?
Oh man,
Even though he might have should
receiver
have.
ever won.
Moss never did.
I would think
Seemed like Tim Brown or
Potential
Bryce.
Jerry Rice might
I
have.
don't think he did.
I guess if Jerry Rice didn't win it, Randy Moss didn't win it, then no, receivers never won it.
I mean, wasn't Cooper Kupp last year like unbelievable numbers
and
too?
didn't get
And he
close,
wasn't even-
yeah.
They'll
Won
throw
a
you.
Triple
They'll
Crown, yeah.
throw you offensive player of the year. That's what they'll do. That's what they would Cup.
It's just hard because the guy's throwing the ball to you.
All right, so Darren Rodgers finished.
I hope.
Are we watching the end?
I don't think he's finished. I think
hope
his
so.
team is. He's just
The
really.
Packers are
I
finished.
think the Packers is done. I don't think it's his.
I mean, he went to Detroit, who can't stop anybody, and scored 9 points.
I don't know the guys he's throwing to.
It still shouldn't matter that much. He's really, other than Devontae Adams, who has been hurt at times during his career with the Packers, like Rodgers really didn't have much last year.
I think it's some of both. Like I think he's not as good, but I also think like they're thin. Like they don't even have Cobb. Romeo Dubs got hurt early. Like they're throwing to nobody.
Guys, it's the Lions.
As I said, it's some of both. I think it's some of both. I think he's fallen off a little bit, but he also is playing with literally scraps.
Is Aaron Rodgers done?
I think he might be. He looks so bad right now.
Brady kind of fucked it up for everybody, playing good until he's 45, and now when
Yeah.
Now you
guys are supposed to fall apart, like Breeze fell apart right here.
Breeze was, like,
38,
sad to
39. Yeah, Breeze was sad to see.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Aaron Rodgers is,
How old's Ryan though?
Ryan's got a
37.
2008 draft.
36,
So yeah,
36, 37.
something like that.
He-
No,
we know he got fired, right?
Aaron Rodgers is 38, right? Oh, Frank Wright, yeah.
Yeah, he got fired.
And the Colts are just lifeless.
And
I mean, that's just Ursay. Do you see Ursay's tweet?
It just said
It's just like we have parted ways with Frank Wright, and just a like a screenshot of a Colts helmet.
Yeah. It's like when Tyler would always do that. Like when someone gets COVID, they just put like the football on the thing, like NFL football.
Ursay known for the photos that he tweets. I don't know if y'all remember the other one. It was just a pussy.
Oh no! I
oh
don't.
yeah, that's right.
Once tweeted a picture of a pussy.
How is that's wild. Ellinger, I know they're going with the young guy. Whatever. Nick Foles is better than him.
I would
Way
think so.
better.
1,000%.
Why isn't Nick Foles not playing?
No, it's like some of these young quarterbacks. Like feel bad for him because he's a rookie, but
He's horrible.
I think Frank Wright started Ellender
What's his name?
to try to
Malik
save
Willis
his
last
job,
night.
and it didn't work.
Malik Willis is hard to watch.
Terrible.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a rookie, but
No, he just doesn't.
They did not complete a pass to a receiver.
yeah, that, like
He started 2 games. He's thrown for like 150 yards in 2 games. And one of them was on a tight end screen that he just broke for like.
There have been quarterbacks
first,
that have done worse.
Yeah, Jake Fromm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I will never like Jake Fromm is the single worst quarterback to ever put on an NFL.
Or who was the JMU buck?
Hey, do
DiNucci?
not slander Ben DiNucci. Chris
No,
Collinsworth
DiNucci-
called him the
DiNucci was
greatest
fine.
quarterback we've
DiNucci
ever
was way
seen.
better
not against the Eagles last year.
DiNucci, I've seen him actually play like halfway okay. I'm talking.
What about Josh Rosen?
Jake.
I think he got a bad rap. I think
Fromm was out here.
out
We're running QB sneaks on 3rd and 9.
Rosen's my favorite.
So he doesn't throw a pick 6.
Rosen's my favorite recent career. Gets,
Still in the league, right?
you know, he's a Heisman hopeful at
He is.
UCLA. Never really plays like it. Then he's a first-round pick. Never really plays like it, and then just keeps getting traded down for less and less picks. Just keeps getting traded.
Well, who crowned him the greatest quarterback in high school football history?
I don't remember who. I just know that he got to UCLA. He was
Like that's what he's known for.
he was going to be God, and then he just never quite was. And
was
then
that hot tub picture in
The hot tub.
and
then people thought he was too woke. He's too smart.
oh, that's right. People thought he was too smart.
It's a brain injury. He's like he's too like he doesn't care enough about football. Like he won't put his body on the line. He knows he's got a life after. He like too young to be saying he got a life after football.
I don't know
I
if
don't like that.
I don't know if Rodgers is done. The Packers are done, and the Rams might be done too.
the Bucks should be done. Their division wasn't so bad, but the Bucks suck.
Yeah, they're
That
not.
game
good.
was horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was hard to watch.
Brady's
Could you
not
imagine if last year they said like those 2 teams would play like a 13-9 game? Or
No,
13-10
where like I want to turn the TV off.
where
like,
their
that was
offenses are so anemic and dreadful.
horrible.
It's stunning.
Kirk Cousins on the plane. Kirk Cousins with the
Biggest fucking fraud team in the world.
7-1.
7-1, 7-1 though.
Oh, they,
It's
haven't
becoming
played
every
anybody.
team is so fraudulent that I almost think they're not now.
No,
So that every team-
this-
Like they're a top 3 team in the NFC.
I don't think I don't
Have to be.
I don't think
by
they are.
default.
I think that
Well,
they
but you
played
By default,
I
but still,
understand.
they still
Problem
are
is,
though.
there's nobody you can put in that spot.
They
But
still
it's-
are.
I think that they really have like yesterday they should have lost. Like really should.
For sure.
But
100%.
the
No doubt.
Eagles absolutely smoked them.
The Eagles are way better.
But that's the only team that they played.
Top 3 in the NFC is Eagles, Cowboys,
Cowboys.
Vikings.
Probably them, yeah.
And if you have to,
Answer me this: who's 4th? Because I think I know who it is. Who's 4th?
I'll put the Giants 4th.
Seahawks
Or Seahawks.
Seahawks.
It'll be the
honestly.
Seahawks.
Seahawks
Seahawks
are.
are good.
6-3. They hit their fucking over.
Yeah.
That fucked me so
Remember
bad.
how bad we
That was
thought
so
they were
bad.
going to be? We thought they were going to be one of the
I
worst
didn't
teams.
think they were going to win it. I
Laughs.
didn't think they were going to
I thought you meant the game over.
Yeah, no, their season.
No, but I
that
think
too.
that like
I also thought they were going to start Drew Lock at the beginning of the year. I didn't think Carroll would give.
I think almost everyone did.
Yeah, and then Gino's just having a hell of a year.
do the Vikings like?
If they win that division, Gino should legitimately be in the MVP conversation.
Honestly, he should be. He
But
should be.
he is so much better than Russell Wilson. It's shocking.
Throw up the.
Can you get a comeback player of the year if you didn't even really get hurt?
Yeah, I think you
course,
can.
yeah.
If you just disappear due to irrelevance.
Okay, next week.
Saquon.
Next week I'll let you know.
Albert Pujols is up for
playing.
comeback player of the year for being
Right.
old.
I'll let you know if the Vikings are good next week.
They're playing.
Bills at home. Bills are at home. This is it's just
In Buffalo?
yeah. If they play up
They're going to
to,
get smoked.
but that's
Oh, what do you think?
And then they play the
within,
Cowboys.
Keep within a touchdown.
That's what I was gonna say. If they
Yeah,
keep within
keep it a
touchdown, I'll respect them.
I respect them. And then they play the Cowboys. And they're
Guys, you realize it doesn't matter if you respect them or not. I mean, they're 7-1.
I just said they're top 3. I give them the
I
credit.
don't- I don't give them
You're
credit.
7-1. You're 7-1.
All right. Not that bads. Can we get the not that bads up on the screen, please? The not that bads. Guys, I'm to the point where I have no idea. You have good teams that were supposed to be good or terrible. You have bad teams that are good. Like the Seahawks have graduated from this list. They were once on this list. I guess I got to go with the Falcons because they just keep being in games that come down to the very, very end. And
They push in the number.
they double fumble. They do things. They should win, but then they do things to lose. But they're always
They can play with anyone, but they could also lose to anyone.
They pushed this week, those fuckers.
the Commanders got a vote.
They're starting to cover. I bet they're starting to cover spreads.
Commanders are not a bad vote either. I think I had them number
I had a
2.
money line.
I had them 2 or 3 as well.
Who did I? I don't remember who I said to.
I think I had Lions 1 again.
You think the Lions are not that bad?
They just earned it back. They
Brandon,
got it back.
I have your tally right here. Would you like it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Falcons, Commanders, Jaguars, Lions, Bears.
Oh, the Jags got back in it. The Jags the Jags had gone to 2 bad, and then yesterday they come back from 17 and win.
I just don't know if I don't.
The Raiders are just
They're
truly
both
bad.
really bad. The Raiders and the Jags.
Hey, McDaniels ain't
Raiders
lasting
have blown
the year.
3 17-point
He is not lasting to the year.
Get
17.
fired now. That's hard. You.
They said they had done it 5 times in the history of their franchise. Didn't
Devontae Adams had 170 yards in the first half, and they hit 0 in the
They
second.
were cruising.
0 yards in the second half.
And they gave a 17-point lead to the Jags. It's not like they gave up a 17-point lead to the Bills.
I will say, I forgot Etney.
ETN?
ETN. That's how you say it.
ETN.
Way
There's just
cooler.
no chance you thought it was Etney.
Etney?
I would have never
It's
said.
like
I would have said.
ETI.
But you watch games. Like, there's no reason for you to.
There's no volume on these games when we watch it.
Travis Etienne from Clemson?
Etney.
See, we watch him.
I've been
Clemson
calling
watch
him
him a lot.
ETN, so
He was on the number 1 team. Like
Y'all not watch?
ETN.
Y'all not watch sports?
No,
I
we don't,
do
I don't
watch
watch the
sports.
volume.
But I'm saying
he listen to the
But
volume.
even in college, he was on the number 1 team for like his whole time he was there.
Chubba Hubbard.
Is it Chubba? Chubba Hubbard?
Chuba.
Chubba.
Chubba Hubbard. All right, where are we at? College basketball starts today, and there is a. All right, we come off a weekend, right? And you have this rhythm of gambling. You have this rhythm of what you do. I wake up on Saturday morning, put in 9, 10, 11, 12. And Sunday, I put in like 5, 6, and then maybe do another one late. This morning was like Christmas. This morning, there's like
God, what's the
140 college basketball games. Like every college basketball team, but like 10 are playing tonight. It is an absurd amount of college basketball. Then you have Monday Night Football. Then you have NBA, which is cooking, NHL. Like, this is just a truly great time to be alive. College basketball, though, I have one college basketball expert at my disposal. Marty, I haven't studied these teams. I don't know these teams. I'm really just betting numbers, not teams, because I just see the line movement. Who are going to be who are the best players this year?
Okay, first I have Baylor minus 41 at 12 o'clock. They're up 40-10.
It's Mississippi Valley.
I have Baylor as well.
Mississippi
and the
Valley
over.
State is.
I mean, that line when it closed was 44.5.
Yeah.
It moved literally. I moved in like minutes. I tweeted 41. Literally 2 seconds later, it was 44.5.
Mississippi State Valley is the worst team in college basketball.
Mississippi Valley State.
State. Okay,
Be careful of
so
that Mississippi State slander.
you want the best freshman? Because everyone knows it's going to be Drew Timme, Hunter Dixon, Shibwe, whatever.
Timmy's still playing. Good for him.
Playing. He said he's making so much money he has to come back.
yeah, I
Crazy.
read
I
that,
fucking hate that guy. All right,
How old is he?
he's got to be
23.
23, 24.
All right.
Um,
Remember last year when they ran the offense through Timmy, even though they had a fucking unicorn out there?
that didn't make any sense.
A fucking unicorn they had. Oh, anyway, continue.
Best name, but Keynote George.
Keynote George.
Keynote George is
All
going
right.
to be the best freshman in my opinion. I think he's at Baylor. He's a shooting guard.
That's a good name.
It's a great name. Nick Smith, Arkansas, is one of the top freshmen.
Heard of that.
Complete
He's-
opposite name.
Yeah, Nick Smith is
So
just
Nick Smith.
180.
boy.
Your next door
Bet you he
neighbor.
can shoot, though.
Cason Wallace, Kentucky. Was pretty. Cam Whitmore, Villanova.
Good for Kentucky getting somebody.
Yeah, good for them. Dariq Whitehead, Duke. He's dirty.
So who's your Duke? Who's the Duke player we're gonna love to hate this year?
Flipkowski. Can you guys look
Is he a
up?
transfer?
No, there's that.
The
That's
guy named Flipkowski.
Look at the guy Flipkowski on Duke's roster picture. You'll
Gonna be
understand.
such a douchebag.
Yeah, I hate him. I hate him already.
he's
Flipkowski is just.
Polish.
Flipkowski's a good name though, so
Polish.
it's gonna be hard to hate Flipkowski.
There's another guy, but I don't want to put him out there.
Very good chance, Smitty, as we're talking, this guy's name is not anywhere near Flipkowski.
It's something like that.
Yeah. It's gonna be another Etney situation right here.
Derek Lively, Duke. Anthony Black.
Let's see this
Arkansas.
guy. Kyle,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to say that's Filipowski, not Flipkowski.
Kinda though.
That's
Oh,
Filipowski.
he's from West Town.
That is easily Filipowski.
Yeah, Philip House.
There's also
I think he's from West Town.
There's a guy from-
shit.
I don't know. That's one of the longer necks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
look,
got 2
Castleton-
Adam's
He
apples.
does have 2 Adams apples.
Castleton from Florida has the longest neck of all.
Yeah, he's got
Longer than this?
Yeah,
No, look
if
at
you guys can
Castleton.
look up his neck.
You don't remember Castleton?
Alan Castleton?
He's still
from
there.
Florida.
He's still there.
His neck is it's like an extraterrestrial.
Who's coaching Florida? Oh, no. Didn't Florida lost their coach to Georgia.
Yes.
Florida got the San Francisco coach, right?
Yeah, which
Yes.
is one of the worst, craziest things in the world. This is quick college basketball. I hate this fucking team, but I think Illinois is going to be really good. They got Terrence Shannon Jr., who's back. Matthew Meyer from Baylor, both on Illinois.
Oh, I like that guy.
Bello is not on the team anymore. He's on
to
St.
St.
John's.
John's.
Who's there's a lot.
Transfer portal, man.
Yeah, the trend. You
nuts.
won't learn it for a while. It's a lot of fucking teams, and Texas is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, we thought they'd be great last year. Was it? Did they?
It's just because they had a new coach, too much transfer. Like, they have a lot of pieces this year.
Is St. Bonaventure bringing back like the 5 seniors again?
No,
They're done.
They're kind of done.
Okay.
So Illinois, Texas, obviously, I think UNC is not going to be that good. I'm not even just saying as bias.
Oh, whoa,
everybody, though?
whoa! Didn't they bring back everybody from a team that almost won a national title?
Listen,
This seems crazy.
no. This is the same.
I love Caleb
It's the
Love.
same thing as UCLA. UCLA was an 11 seed, got really hot, and made it to the Final Four. They were okay the next year. UNC was not good last year until the tournament, and I know they are. They bring everyone back. I heard some things that they barely beat Rutgers. They barely played Rutgers without Caleb McConnell in the exhibition. I'm just saying, I think they're not going to be as good as everyone thinks.
So Rutgers told
Based
you that when
off
you went.
of an exhibition where it's just like it's a glorified.
No, I hate Marty Mush.
Intramurals.
He's a terrible person. But
No, that's
last year.
That's intramurals.
Last year,
they play like secret scrimmage.
I understand.
Last
that,
year,
yeah.
he did say UCLA, who played for a national title or went to the Final Four, they were an 11 seed and they're not going to be as good this year. And then UCLA was fine, but it wasn't like they were the number one
Everyone
team.
said they were gonna be
Yeah,
number
no, I
one.
get you.
And he's doing the same thing this year. Which
UNC is just they were honestly barely making the tournament. They were
Right,
a
no, I
9
know.
seed, and
Weren't they one of the play-ins for the 11?
No, they were 9 last year.
Okay, never mind then.
But yeah, and the last thing I want to say is Arkansas. Arkansas is the second best recruiting class this year. I just think one shout out Muss for even getting those people to go to Arkansas, because the only thing there is fast food and nothing else. But Arkansas,
Northwest Arkansas is a beautiful place.
I went. It was nice. There's just a lot of fast food places. But I just want to see how Arkansas plays as a team that actually has a target on their back now, instead of just,
All right.
it's Arkansas.
Here's your AP top 25. Number 1 is North Carolina. So already Marty said something controversial. Number
Well,
one,
that's rankings preseason.
Number 1 is North Carolina. Number 2 is Gonzaga. Number 3, Houston. Number 4, Kentucky. Number 5, defending national champion Kansas. Number 6, the previous national champion, right? Baylor. Number 7, Duke. 8, UCLA. Number 9, Creighton. Number 10 is Arkansas. Number 11, Tennessee. 12, Texas. That's about enough, right?
That's a team too that everyone's sucking off. Creighton.
I was just gonna say that I've heard a lot about that.
Everyone's sucking off Creighton.
Do they get any big like transfers?
Yeah,
I'm going to make an announcement. I
the-
attended a Mississippi State basketball practice. I will be betting all Mississippi State basketball unders.
A lot of shanks going down. huh?
Unders. Wow. We're going to be a hell of a defensive team. We're going to get in your ass.
They got Nemhard.
From Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Just no chance.
No, but
Nemhard's
they
still in.
already had a Nemhard though.
Ryan Nemhard's on it, and then
That's just a
So
different
they're-
Nemhard. That can't be
No,
the same
different
Nemhard.
guy.
I knew they had a Nemhard.
it's
On.
what's his name? Fuck, who did they just get? They got a transfer.
I know I've heard a lot that Creighton was going to be very good. I have heard that.
All right.
I don't really know much about
we
it.
don't even have to. We don't have time for college football, really. I guess we can talk about it a little bit. But three big things. Clemson got exposed. Thank God.
That's
I'm
huge.
so
for
glad
college
we don't
football.
have to watch them in the playoff, because they were going to get destroyed. Oh, I guess Ebo wants me to read his stats of the day. Wow, look at that.
That was my bad.
It's a good graphic. Not gonna lie.
Okay, well, where are they?
They're on the back of your sheet.
Under more headlines, or it's just 2 stats? Oh, we got to build the parlay, right?
Yeah.
Some stats to know. It doesn't even say Ebo stats of the day. It just says some stats to know.
That's because I'm selfless. It's for everybody.
The Jets are a perfect 9-0 on fourth quarter spread. If you bet the fourth quarter spread on the Jets all year, 9-0.
Good to know.
Doesn't. Okay. Okay. This stat is keep it simple, stupid. NFL dogs of more than the field goal are now 52 and 28.
Breaking news. Who do you guys think the Colts interim coach is? It is wild.
Mark Trestman.
Nope.
Chuck Pagano coming back.
Nope.
Peyton Manning.
Nope.
Who is it?
He played for the Colts.
Reggie Wayne.
Mike Doss.
Jeff Saturday.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not gonna lie. Probably be a good
They pulled
coach.
him off the TV?
Yeah, pulled him off
Doing
TV.
TV?
Pulled him off TV.
He's skinny now.
Offensive linemen going from fat to skinny when they retire is one of the weirdest things.
Well, that's what
Jeff
they did.
Saturday.
Yeah.
You
All-
know what?
this
I
is-
think he's going to be okay.
Offensive lineman. at Northwestern told me.
I don't know.
All the fat guys become skinny after they graduate, and all the skinny guys get really fat.
That is a Jimmer say, I don't trust anybody on this fucking staff.
Yeah.
Let me get somebody who I
Jeff.
know from 20 years ago. Like,
Jeff Saturdays on ESPN.
like that's kind of absurd. Just plucking somebody from the booth and put him as a head coach in the NFL.
Since 2018, if you blindly bet underdogs in every single game, you've never had a losing season, and you're currently 625, 523, and 26.
In
Dogs, baby.
NFL.
Dogs.
The NFL. That means, 100 games over 500 since whatever.
I was 1-7 yesterday. I had a bad day.
I went 4-0-2.
Had a bad day.
Had a good day.
Had a really
Everything
good weekend.
flipped on me yesterday.
Which I actually have issue with the standings. I know Big Ev's up. He's got like 10 units. My account is soaring right now. I've had a good November. Why am I at 0 in November? There's no chance you guys are logging my picks correctly. No chance.
That could be true because I don't think it's them. It's
I think it's
We have a
somebody
third party
random
guy.
guy.
You're up 10 units, which I've seen you been doing good. But I went like 6-2 on Saturday. I went 4-0 yesterday, and I'm up 0 units for the month.
The weekend always, because he doesn't lay out the actual picks. It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is kind of all. He just like throws it on there.
I'll run an audit.
Somebody's doing a great job for free tracking our picks.
Well,
and you're going to get all
Smitty.
butthurt over 3 units.
I'm going to hold his feet to the fire. If he's going to do it, he needs to do it right.
He does a great job. Picks
Does he?
Tracker.
Well, if they're wrong, is it a
At
great
pick-
job?
at
If they're
picks
wrong, is
tracker.
it a great job?
Oh, you know what happens?
It's like saying Rico's doing a great job.
You know what
showing up
fucking
every-
happens? You do your job. You audit him the night that it happens. If something looks over your picks, you DM him and be like, hey, I had this.
hollering at me?
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
hollering at me?
Instead, you just come over
Why you
fucking
hollering at
a
me?
week and a half later and say this poor guy's doing a
Why you
bad
hollering
job.
at me?
There's
You
no
couldn't even say
way
his
I'm
name.
2-11.
Because Elitist BFW.
I didn't say his name, so how am I coming over the top of him?
He does a great job.
There's no way I'm 2-11.
Smitty, if he did a great job, I wouldn't be talking. about it.
That's the old.
He does it for free. Be accountable for
The new one
yourself.
came out this morning.
You can do a great job for free.
I'm on Brandon's side for
My
this.
wife does it all the time. All right. So here we are. Let's build the parlay. I have 2. I say under. Listen, under. You just that should be the linchpin of any parlay right now. These primetime unders. I just told you unders are gigantic. Under. I say under. Am I gonna this game tonight? Primetime unders have been so strong. Am I gonna trust the Saints offense to be able to break that? Under is my play.
I'm actually
okay
very
with
fair
that.
with that. Yeah.
Okay, so put under on that.
But he's already boosts up a little bit for the parlay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Just add a few points.
Yeah, boost it up 3.5.
I might end up even taking the under. I'm
Under,
just
make it
saying,
49.
49.5.
49.5.
I'm more comfortable.
Under 49.5. All right. Now, what do you got? I know you got a touchdown score.
Kamara.
Okay, that's
Simple. Just keep
I
it
was
simple.
Kamara 60.5.
Also, I bet I like the Saints a lot. I'm betting the Saints.
you got Kamara over 60.5 rushing yards. Do we want to go double Kamara?
No, it's fine. We don't have to.
What about you?
I'm abstaining. I really like the Ravens, but the line went down from 3 to 1.5. I obviously don't have.
They have some injuries.
Yeah, I know they have a lot of injuries, but
Andrews is out.
But I'm not a big Saints believer, and I think the Ravens are better than they are. I think they win by
well,
1.5.
I got another one to throw out there. Without the field goals lost last time, but this is the best kicker in the league. Justin Tucker, whatever is over points for the game.
And well, wait a second. This might not be
We
a
don't
bad
just go
field
back
goal.
to field goals.
Yeah,
You can
because
add
Will Lutz,
Yeah, Lutz is pretty good too.
they're putting him out there to kick 60-yarders, and he doesn't.
And in
play
a dome, it's
consistently.
just good kicking conditions.
All right, let's just do the field goals, 3.5 then, if that's what it is.
Do
Yeah.
not trust
Plus money
Olave.
again.
Not really.
That's fine. Too.
Although, by the way, Mintz is going to the game tonight because that's his life. And he did text us and said we can use his parlay if we want. Thank you, Ben.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that 3 right there.
Over field goals plus money tonight, plus
no,
128.
just keep it. Just keep
There it is, plus
simple.
800.
Keep it simple like that.
Yeah, keep it simple. There it is.
My parlay though is Lamar Jackson 2 touchdowns and Kamara over 60. It's plus 2,400.
Very quickly, I got to do this. Sometimes you have to say F it and free your fire. We are gamblers. We gamble. Today we got college basketball. We got an NFL game. We got everything out there. Sometimes you say F it, free your fire. The Fireball F it pick of the day belongs to the best gambler on the show so far this month. It is Big F.
Listen, this is the effort pick, #1 shot in America. I love day action. We're giving you some day action. 2:00 tip, Stanford today. Stanford is the play over Pacific.
I hate that play.
Stanford minus 16.5. I hate it too, but I love it.
It's 16 now.
I'm not in the business to push. Win.
He didn't get in this fucking business to push.
Stanford 2:00 tip.
All right, Smitty, I know your card with college basketball might not be the most ridiculous one because I think Marty's is big, mine's big.
I think I was the best college basketball gambler last year.
Well, good. Show it to me.
Yeah.
Did you go 1-0, 2-0?
I think I did well during the tournament. If you look at my card today, huge college basketball game opening day. So we took the Ravens -1.5, and we're back to hockey. Islanders money line, Oilers Capitals.
All you can bet on with him is he's never going to go along with the rest of the show ever. It just doesn't matter.
I'll be honest with you. I am that uneducated about college basketball
too.
early in the season. So I'm
betting numbers and not teams. I'm just betting line movement. That's all I'm betting.
If I was on a hot streak right now, it'd be different.
Oh, go mush.
I have the same thing in college football as basketball. When it's 30 or more, I'm betting that team because those teams are that bad, the other ones. I have Ohio State. I have Baylor -41, who's up 53-16 right now. Duke -17.5. Michigan -15.5. Kentucky -25.5. Pacific +17.5. Tennessee -32. Dayton -31. Valpo and Rhode Island.
All right. What is that? You got more picks there.
Yeah, and that's Monday night. And Auburn. Yeah, I got a lot.
Okay.
I got a ton.
Big F.
All right, so I already said it's already gone. I'm on Baylor in the over in the Baylor game. I'm on Stanford. I'm on Ohio +6, Kent State +1.5. Shout out Gilly, was with them last night. Give him a little bump. And I love the Saints tonight.
All right, give me mine. I've got the Ravens -1.5, but I don't love it. Ravens Saints under. I do love that. In the NFL and the NBA, Hornets -2.5, the Thunder money line, Celtics -3.5, and the Cavs going back to back in LA. They beat the Lakers by 14 tonight. They'll beat the Clippers by more than 4 tonight. UT Martin, this is a sheer line movement. This line opened at 16.5. It's now 10.5. They're playing Pitt. UT Martin +10.5. Michigan -15.5. And like I said earlier, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi under 140. I was the third best shooter in the gym a couple of weeks ago.
Just throwing out there right now, I had the picks tracker back. When it comes to records, if I am 5-23 and Marty's 4-21, maybe just bump us up a little bit.
Please, God. This is a big day for me because if it's bad.
I mean, I didn't know it was that bad. It's only November fucking 6th.
That's what I thought it was November 20th.
There's just no way I'm at 0 units because I had such a good weekend.
You're probably down before that.
I couldn't have been down that much. I only bet like 3 games a day last week.
I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
was saying, too. I was going low cost.
It's somewhere along the way because I went 6-2 Saturday. I went 4-0 yesterday. That's 10-2.
I went 2-0 Saturday.
Yeah.
People forget. 2-0 Saturday.
Always screwed me.
Thank you, White Sox Dave.
Thank you for having me. I like Notre Dame over
Nobody cares.
Northern Illinois.
Pack is up next.